for entertainment purposes only. And if you want true legal advice, contact your own lawyer.
He did not die.
Nice segue, huh?
Wait a minute, I have a line for you for that.
You're all morons!
There's Kevin Spacey right there. Just you know.
So the newest news in Kevin Spacey's case, he had an accuser that was a anonymous accuser that brought a suit against him for what he claimed was sexual assault against him by Kevin Spacey. We don't know exactly yet how this accuser died, but this accuser dies in the middle of the lawsuit. So what does that mean? Does that mean that that lawsuit is going to go away? Does that mean that does it survive so that his estate can pursue the lawsuit, i.e. his family members? There's a lot of questions that arise when somebody dies in the middle of a case. I personally had a case where it was a ADA case, an American with Disabilities case, and that plaintiff had filed suit against my client, and I was defending that case, and that plaintiff died in the middle of the case. It never reached it. And for that, ADA is a personal action that is only allowed for the actual victim to pursue.
Sure.
Denise, ADA is Americans with Disabilities Act.
With Disabilities Act,
Right.
yeah.
So he couldn't pursue it, but isn't there not a broader issue of can a person confront his accuser if the accuser is dead? Wasn't how the mob used to think when they rubbed out witnesses?
Yeah. That's part of it. Yeah. But it actually goes to the underlying nature of the case and whether or not it's a personal cause of action that's personal to the alleged victim or the plaintiff, or whether or not it's something that will survive the death and allow for the family members via the estate to continue the action.
I'll give you an example. You take the big tobacco cases where they went against folks like that. And plaintiffs' attorneys, there was a rush to get the testimony of people that were in the final stages of cancer under what's called a conditional exam, where the defense and the prosecution, we're not ready to go to trial, but the defense and the prosecution are both there, and they take a deposition and somebody is able to cross-examine so they can say, Cal, to your point, yes, we had the opportunity to at least cross-examine and raise some questions. The big issue here is if your complaining victim dies and they want to, how do they get the complaint, the alleged incident, how do they get that to a jury?
Right.
If that person's not sitting in the witness chair, then they have to either have somebody read a written statement or play a tape-recorded statement or play a video. Well, those are all statements made outside of court that the plaintiff wants the jury to believe. That's the definition of hearsay.
Absolutely.
Right. And unless there's an exception that allows that to come in, and there are a lot of exceptions to hearsay, but unless there's an exception, the jury can't hear what they have to say, and that's going to be a hurdle for them.
And remember, it was challenged that this anonymous massage therapist was anonymous, and that was kind of a challenge. And they said they're going to be discovered, and everything's going to be discovered during the discovery process. So this is prior to the discovery process. I don't think that this is going to be pursued by the massage therapist's family. I don't think they can.
Go to the website, radiolawtalk.com. That's radiolawtalk.com.